Hello everyone, have a good day. I'm your friend Sumantukare, welcoming you to Initial Learning. You all may have seen the topic of this video, cannibalism. So before starting this topic, I have a question. Qin dynasty was a Chinese, American, Russian, Japanese dynasty. If you know the answer of this question, you can answer below in the comment section. Zombie, you can see many zombies are here, and one zombie is attacking the girl, and the girl in mood of shouting. And one shark, one frog is eating its conspecific, and one's heading towards the little spider. So why I have used these pictures one by one, they will be explained. In movie of Demon, a zombie attacks human and kill them to eat flesh and drink blood. This phenomenon is cannibalism. Like in the image of zombie, you can see it attacks, and in the image of frog you can see the frog eats its conspecific. So types of cannibalism. How many types of cannibalism do exist? So survival, medicinal, gustatory, Epicurean, mortuary, ritualistic. But in this video, survival, Epicurean, ritualistics, these will be discussed. Which instigate to be cannibalistic? Or what is the reason a creature to be cannibal? This question will solve the curiosities of your mind when you first see any creature to behave like this. So this is influenced by environmental conditions, physical needs such as availability of food and habitat, and competition with conspecifics for courtships. What does this sentence mean? By having such behavior, environment is responsible. Like a creature in a hard situation when there is no food to eat, habitat is not perfect, so in that case there will be the chance of fighting. So fight is inevitable. So in that case the creature becomes cannibal. But that is different. Here I have mentioned Epicurean competition. Competition in courtship is very dynamic. You can see from this. Dynamic in the sense there is difference in interest of the two creatures in mating. If male intends to be a father, then female sees the body of the male as a house of food, and this is how it eats the body of the male. And this happens in different species differently. In other species there would be female a victim, and this is recorded in the female redback spider, black widow spider, praying mantis, and scorpion. Here in these species male becomes the victim of cannibalism, survival cannibalism, Fletcher frog's tadpoles adapt to get nutrition from its conspecific tadpoles. This is applicable for tadpoles and integrated insects. So these are the two examples where you can see cerebral mechanism by following cannibalism. Two cases of cerebral cannibalism have been discussed broadly. Next slides. Fletcher frog, you can see a tadpole in the early stage looks like a fish, but in later stage gradually it loses its tail and gets its full legs. Praying mantis, you can see the example. This also follows the path of cerebral cannibalism. And intrauterine cannibalism, also called embryophagy, more colorfully facie, literally meaning eating one's father. You can see in the embryo, two embryos are there. One embryo is killing the other embryo, taking nutrition from that embryo. Their vessels are connected with the other embryo and nutrition is being extracted. Does human follow cannibalism in their behavior? This is a vital question and this needs to be discussed broadly, and I have tried here to discuss endocannibalism and exocannibalism. So before knowing cannibalism of human being, so two terms are important. Endocannibalism, where a human group attacks another group of human being. So that is exocannibalism, from external source, when they get the body of the dead one to get nutrition. Endocannibalism, when within the group they compete and kill and get nutrition, that is called endocannibalism. Other dead one is eaten. Cannibalism of human being is slightly different because it has religious and cultural link. Religious and cultural link in the sense that is broadly followed. This is not genetical and this is not environmental for human being. Human being, scientifically it is proven there is no need to get the body of another human to fulfill the cycle of nutrition. And this is related to funeral of the dead in that group, how they follow that. These shapes many cultures bury, cremate and leave the dead one to be eaten by wild animals. So in that case, these are popular and they don't follow cannibalism. Papua New Guinea, where tribes practice cannibalism, and in that case they consume the brains of infected by these friends. Evidence in cannibalism in South America on many Pacific islands among some ancient native tribes, one may notice the incident of cannibalism. In India, we ascetics follow cannibalism, but this is slightly different and this is ritualistic and used to be followed earlier, but now some may follow, but this is not data driven. Cannibalistic goods are bad. So controlling the conspecific population, this is good, and ensuring survival of the fittest. These two factors which make cannibalism to look good. Like there is no need of predator to control the population, and survival of fittest in the sense the last one who survives will be considered strongest. Whereas effects voluntarily to remove the race of a particular species, so that is vital in the future if population is overexploited by the cannibalism, so in the future it will be extinct. Next, about the pathogens. We all know about the function of pathogen. Each body carries specific pathogen, and each species as well. So these affect only that species, not other species. In that case, cannibalism will increase the tendency of being attacked or affected by that pathogen if cannibalism continues, and that may take the form of lethal circumstance. Population killing can imbalance the ratio male female. Definitely this is important, and one can see in population killing, epicurean killing, the male or female, either of the two genders, one gets killed. So in that case, if a population is not balanced in the future, it will have chance to get extinct. One gender will survive. So gradually, if the function is that for the next generation, male female both are needed, so gradually that will, if population is not balanced, is it avoidable? So I mentioned here the term pheromone. Pheromone is special kind of substance released by or secreted by some insects, and this is considered a means of communication and to send messages of the existence of special danger for population. And in locust you can see that they released a special smell to ever other members of that species that this is locust and this is not supposed to be eaten. Worker vigilance, parental vigilance, these are quite similar, but worker vigilance is more noticeable in beehive. In parental vigilance, in for the fletcher frog, it can be exemplified that the tadpoles get extra nutrition from the body of the parent, so for that it can intercept infanticide. Special behavior also plays vital here to avoid, like to make aware of the presence of the conspecific. They behave in a special way to avoid or intercept or to prevent cannibalism. In society, awareness need to be increased, so nobody superstitiously following these activities. So for the society, and this is applicable for human being, if anyone is superstitiously following cannibalism, so this can be avoided through awareness. So in the society, awareness needs to be increased, and the diseases that can be spread in the society through cannibalism and the lethargic aspects of cannibalism, through that awareness needs to be spread in the society. So thank you. I'll be happy if you share your experience of cannibalism topic topics discussion in the below comment section. And the question I've asked in the beginning of the video, if you know, so don't forget to mention your answer. And thank you. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notification when we'll be live.